special news break this evening. Justice Katju, if you remember, jolted the UPA 24 hours back when he made a series of revelations. All those revelations were centered around one key point, that there was a direct attempt by the UPA government to interfere in the functioning and independence of the judiciary, to put pressure leading to the appointment of a tainted judge. Now, the government has denied this. Mr. Bhardwaj says there's no question of pressure. This afternoon, the Prime Minister of India said he has nothing to say on this, and that whatever had to be, the former Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, said he has nothing to say on this. Whatever had to be clarified has been clarified already by Mr. Bhardwaj. This evening here on Times Now, I'm joined by a political editor, Navika Kumar, as well. And we are going to reveal how Manmohan Singh was personally putting pressure. Dr. Manmohan Singh was personally putting pressure for the appointment of a tainted judge. We have the full letter with us that Dr. Manmohan Singh's office sent out, and the letter is now on the screen. This letter, ladies and gentlemen, is dated 17th of June 2005. I will read out the letter. It will be self-evident after this that Manmohan Singh was trying to put pressure for the appointment of a tainted judge. That if a tainted judge got appointment, it was only and only because of pressure put from the Prime Minister's office. We have the note of the Prime Minister's office, which is dated the 17th of June 2005. PMO to the Department of Justice. The subject is appointment of permanent judges in the Madras High Court. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a secret note. Bhardwaj hasn't spoken about it. Manmohan Singh refuses to accept it. But this letter exists. It is from Manmohan Singh's office, and the letter goes such. It says, references invited to the Department of Justice note dated 17th of May 2005 in file number so-and-so, and note dated the 2nd of June 2005 in file number so-and-so on the above subject. The Prime Minister has directed that clarifications be sought from the Ministry of Law and Justice as to why the names of Justice Ashok Kumar and Justice so-and-so, and I'm not taking the second name at this stage deliberately, have not been recommended. The proposal please be submitted with the clarifications. And it is signed V. Vidyarthi, Deputy Secretary in the Prime Minister's office. I'm going to read this out once again. Navika is now joining us for the implications of this letter. Tonight we are revealing two facts. Times Now has the details of a PMO secret note, a note exchange between Bhardwaj on the one side and the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on the other. And in some time, we are also going to tell you about the note on the 16th of July 2005 of the Chief Justice of India. Navika, first question to you is, implications of this. Manmohan Singh has been caught red-handed. It is quite clear, A, there was pressure being put. B, pressure was being put directly from the Prime Minister's office. C, that there was an understanding between Bhardwaj and Manmohan Singh that pressure needs to be put on the judiciary, on the judiciary in order to ensure that a tainted man gets appointed as a judge. So at the root of the whole controversy is what Manmohan Singh did. Can this note be denied now by Manmohan Singh, and what are the political implications of this?
Absolutely no question of denying this note. It's dated 17th of June 2005. It's been signed by Deputy Director V. Vidyarthi. Everybody knows V. Vidyarthi was working as Deputy Director in the Prime Minister's office in the term of Dr. Manmohan Singh when he was Prime Minister. And this letter was not something that the Deputy Director wrote on his own. It very clearly says the Prime Minister has directed that clarifications be sought. The Prime Minister has directed. So Manmohan Singh was asking why was the name of Ashok Kumar not put in the proposal that was sent by the Ministry of Law and Justice. Now, not only that, he also goes on to say, please respond, give us clarifications and send the proposal. That's the last part of the sentence. The proposal please be submitted with the clarification. So he not only asked for clarification on why Ashok Kumar's name was not recommended, but also a new proposal with his name as a recommendation should be sent to the Prime Minister's office.
Now, point number one, and we are putting the whole story out this afternoon. Point number one, the Prime Minister's office was directly interfering in the appointment of judges. Manmohan Singh was ruining the independence of the judiciary. Manmohan Singh, under DMK pressure, was trying to get this man, Justice Ashok Kumar, appointed despite his having a tainted and controversial record. The Prime Minister of India, within a few months of being elected into office in UPA 1, was interfering in this whole subject. The UPA government was being blackmailed. Succumbing to the blackmail, Bhardwaj and Manmohan Singh did a deal. The deal between Bhardwaj and Manmohan Singh was that somehow get this man through. To be fair right now, my information is, Navika, that at three occasions, Chief Justice of India Lahoti actually said no. Chief Justice of India Lahoti said no. Eventually, and now I'm coming to the second critical note, there was a second note written out on the 16th of July 2005. Satyapal Jain and Gurudas Das Gupta, I hope you are listening in to this live broadcast today. These are interesting details coming out on the story which have not been put out in the public domain so far. My information again is, and I have a highly placed source on this story, my information is that Lahoti protested while giving in. That Lahoti gave in, Gurudas Das Gupta. But he protested in his own manner. Because on the 16th of July 2005, there is a note that the Chief Justice of India puts out. Justice Lahoti puts out a note on the 16th of July 2005. And in that note, he talks about the fact that there is pressure from the Honorable Minister for Law and Justice. He says quite clearly, the opinion of the Collegium, Navika, is clear. In other words, the opinion of the Collegium is do not make this man, extend this man's tenure or give him any sense of permanency because of his tainted record. Then he goes on to say, in view of the sensitivity in the perception of the government highlighted in the note, the matter as to the confirmation of Justice Ashok Kumar can be postponed for being further inquired into. In other words, Lahoti gives in, Navika. But he gives in after a considerable amount of pressure from the government. And what is very clear, he puts on record his objections. He says that I am doing this, but I am doing this because of sensitivities of the government. So two things are clear this evening, Navika. One is Manmohan Singh was directly putting pressure for the appointment of Justice Ashok Kumar. He and Bhardwaj had a deal. There was a deal between Bhardwaj and Manmohan Singh. That was explained in a note from the Prime Minister's office to the Department of Justice. For 1 full month, Manmohan Singh and Bhardwaj conspired to put relentless pressure on the courts. Eventually, the Supreme Court gave in. Lahoti gave in, but not before writing on paper that he was responding to the sensitivities in the perception of the government. And that's why, from a firm no, he said we postponed the matter for being further inquired into. What does all of this reveal, Navika, in your view?
Very clearly, Justice Lahoti had objected to this entire appointment twice. Once on the 29th of April 2005 and once on the 30th of June 2005.
Precisely.
Twice he had said that he does not okay the recommendation of Justice Ashok Kumar for any further term as an additional judge. But it is on the 16th of July, as you pointed out, there is this letter where Justice Lahoti notes down and says that the opinion of the Collegium is clear. So very clearly he puts it on record that the opinion of the Collegium is clear. We do not recommend, but he also goes on to say that there is a sensitivity in the perception of the government.
Yes.
So the sensitivity of the perception of the government, which was conveyed to him by none other than Law and Justice Minister HR Bhardwaj, it's only then that the judiciary actually accommodates the government over here.
Absolutely.
The point is, the judiciary has to answer on why it was accommodating the government. The government has to answer on why it was meddling in appointments of the judge.
I think,
and
Navika,
that is the crucial question for the UPA government.
This secret PMO note reveals three things in my view. The first thing that it reveals is that Manmohan Singh is absolutely no saint, that Manmohan Singh was trying to interfere with the judiciary. One, Manmohan Singh was backing the appointment of a tainted man as a judge. C, there was a conspiracy and an arrangement between Manmohan Singh and Bhardwaj to somehow interfere in the functioning of the judiciary and get a tainted man appointed as a judge. Now Manmohan Singh says, I want to say nothing about it. Dr. Manmohan Singh tonight, People are watching you. Tell us if this note was there or not. Tell us if this note exists or not, Mr. Manmohan Singh. Because the greatest question mark on how a Prime Minister ever should function, if a Prime Minister of India becomes an expert in how to fix the judiciary, then shame be on the system, Navika, and lots of serious questions will be asked out here.